Hello divas, what is up? It is LBtwunk and welcome back to my channel. Let me point out the obvious. One thing new about me, I did get my dermal pierced. I have zero regrets. I love my life. If you guys have been keeping up with this channel over the past couple years, one of the major things in my channel that you have probably seen is the fact that I would design my own clothes. I want to say it was the very beginning of 2021. I started my quote-unquote brand, Twinkie Couture. I was just a twink with a dream of designing clothes, and not to say that that's gone. That was an era of my life that I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about. That was my brand. I ran it on Depop and I would sell clothes. Over the past couple years, we have had quite a few collections come out, from Twinkie 2.0 to the Bittersweet collection. So many just creative endeavors that I pursued. I owe you guys a huge thank you for being on this platform and even supporting me. Now, for the time, that was good and it kept me afloat before I started my current career that I am in right now. With my whole journey, I actually have a handful of old pieces that I want to try on and tell you guys the story behind every piece. It's just like a really fun endeavor that I went through. Honestly put me on the map and made me realize that me, myself, and I was a creative. If you guys haven't seen me before, my name is Thomas. I post videos here on YouTube, kind of just sharing my life with you guys. If you guys want to stick around to come see me develop over the years, because at this point I've been doing this for years, make sure to hit that red subscribe button down below. Before I really get into today's video, you guys know I like to make my videos a little fun and I like to get a little stony. Let me introduce you guys to the sponsor of today's video. This is the Magloud Bomb E-Rig, and it's seriously made for movement. Super compact, super portable, and yes, you can save $20 off right now with my code LBtwunk. Link's gonna be in the description. Inside the box you get everything you need. The rig itself, charger, base, and this new upgraded carb cap that gives you smoother hits and way better airflow control. The magnetic detachable nail's honestly one of my favorite parts. Just pop it on and you're ready to go. No threading, no hassle. And yeah, it's got adjustable temperature control, so you can really dial it in based on what kind of sesh you're feeling. This thing definitely delivers. Smooth vapor, fast heat up, and no bulky parts. Whether you're chilling out at home or out and about, it's one of the cheapest setups I've used. One of the newest features that they added is the light off mode, which I love. It's perfect for nighttime dabs or just keeping your session low key without blowing up the whole room. Overall, it hits hard, looks sleek, and keeps things simple. Tap the link below and use code LBtwunk to save 10% off of the Magloud E-Rig. I feel like I die a lot of times when I take a dab, but recently I've been trying this Stizzy Wax Crunch Berries Crusty Dusty Dab Tool. Now, just to give you guys an idea of everything we are going to be trying on today, all the pieces that I've made that haven't sold, some of them may just like not be listed online. Also, some of them maybe I just like did not like. I haven't made any new collections or put anything out or said I'm selling anything, because that's just not where I'm at in life, and I think that's okay. Our wants and needs can change throughout life. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put everything into chronological order of the earliest stuff to the latest stuff and tell you guys all about these different pieces that I've made. I think we should take another dab. Clothes laid out behind me, and I have them in different eras that I made them in, and let's start looking at some of these pieces. This first design that we're going to be taking a look at is what I like to call my original iconic top. I called these iconic tops because what is so iconic about them is that they fit a range of sizes, so they can fit someone who, I was gonna say has no titties like me, but low-key I have titties, but can fit a wide range of chest sizes. Like I've had friends who are like double D's who would fit them, them. I've seen the girlies with A-cups. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. All I know is that a wide range of sizes fit into these tops. So this is the original construction of it. It's a bandana that says love is love. It never sold because everyone's homophobic. The design involved chain, literally just got from Home Depot, and a connector, and you would start by putting it on. I like to go put it in front of me and hook it on to whatever chain fits my waist. Waist on thinner because I fit like the tightest chain. And then I would take these, I would like to wrap them around, and then you just pull them over and tie them in the back. You would have this little bandana top. I like to always adjust it to my liking. Now, when I was a twink, this would be something I would probably wear. Now that I'm older and a little bit more reserved, this is what the back looks like. And that was the original design of an iconic top that was a hit. Honestly though, kind of good. I made a lot of tops because I knew how to make them in versatile ways, and a big part of my brand, of course, is that a lot of the clothes that I would make, I would want to be unisex. So it doesn't matter your gender. I tried to make it as size inclusive as 20-year-old me knew with zero experience making clothes. My motto for my brand was that life is a festival, because that's how we should all be living it. And another gay as fuck top. This one I made during Pride Month, and I thought it was super cute. Such a vibe. I'm just coming to realize I literally still have circles around the placements of the rainbows, and I wonder why shit didn't sell. This top actually I made for my assistant at the time. I feel so serious saying that because like who the fuck did I think I was to like have a whole assistant? But we got a little double chain action on this one. Let's see if I can get in this without. But it's more of a satiny material, but this was the vibe. This was the times. I'm the ugliest fucking smoker. And I think that's like all of like the basic iconic tops that I have. Now we get to go into the more fun pieces that I've made. As time went on, I wanted to like venture into other forms. I started trying to make stuff out of just fabric, and this is an unfinished piece. Still has like the raw hems, and I was also like probably a bajillion inches smaller. This little flame vestie. She's not finished, but just something different I thought was pretty cool. Corset I might actually fit into now. This is a corset. I got the pattern off of YouTube. I made it out of scraps. That would be like good as fuck now. One cool thing I liked about all my corsets is that they were, almost all of them, were completely reversible. Up closer, the details. Let me actually like lace this up and put it on. These corsets do have a bit of stretch to them, which honestly go me for using the right fabric to be able to do that. Turn it around. I'm a lot bigger now than I was before. The fuck? Oh my god. Definitely a little chopped in construction. Like, not a bad fit for my body right now. This is probably one of the most creative pieces I have. It is this broken rainbow heart that says, fuck it, love is fake. I was a very emotional and angsty man. I think I was they, them, low-key. Now let's see if I even fit in this anymore. Oh god, chat. I could already tell this one's gonna be a tight fit. Yeah, it's supposed to be this broken heart. And honestly, the concept ate down. Give her flowers for this one. Now that was pretty much the end of my sewing era of clothes that I have. So honestly, for all the clothes that I've made, for me to only have around 6-7 pieces, honestly kind of eats. Let's get into the first pieces I actually started crocheting. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, a lot of these pieces are fugly. Can you tell me even what this is? But this is actually the very first piece I made as an adult while crocheting. The design is genuinely horrific, but you know what? Let's put it on and see what it's giving. What it's giving is flop. I don't even want to tie it on myself. I think I tried to do like a flower, or not a flower. This is a heart. I fully thought it was a flower. I did this like abstract, fugly, embarrassing. You know what? It was my first time trying literally anything, and I'm pretty sure I just free-handed this. That's how it looks. But I don't want this shit. Now, this is another one of those really shitty tops. Oh god, I think this was a mistake. This is goofy. Here's the tube top. Honestly, like the tube part itself, not bad, but again, I tried to do this heart thing with like this I don't know what was going on here. I think I was trying to make another heart actually, and it just horribly failed. This is when things started to look up a little bit. Like I even actually braided the tie for it, and I started incorporating other colors into it, but I made this checkered bandeau. Okay, she's not the worst, not the best. I don't know whose titties this would hold because barely even mine. Little beach cover up moment. I think I see the vision a bit with this one. Now, what happened next in my crochet journey is that I learned to read patterns. This is really the difference of where my crochet started to improve. I made this bunny mask. She's a good one, and I think why she didn't sell is because I made her really expensive. When I have an emotional attachment to a piece, I don't let it go for a low price. I'm feeling my oats here, like. This next piece means a lot to me because I made this gigantic cardigan. I don't know what was going through my head when I was making it so big, but this thing is hefty and weighs like, I kid you not, at least 7 or 8 pounds. This piece is special to me because I made this when I was at a transitional time in my life after I had broken my leg. I was couch surfing at a friend's before I moved into this place I'm at now. This took me a month to make. Honestly, feels like more of a blanket than anything. This one I hold very close to my heart. It means a lot to me. That was really my early stages of my crochet era. Just had learned to do patterns. As time went on, I started exploring other patterns and I started creating things of my own that I really like. One thing I'm really trying to learn and teach myself over the years is how to just freestyle with a needle and thread. I'll show you guys more on that. It's been a while since we've taken a little Debbie Deb. Now this first piece I have to show you guys is kind of funny. So it's a jock strap, but definitely not for me, and you'll understand. This jock strap is quite literally gigantic, like bigger than my head. But this for sure would not fit me. The ties on it, it's nice. It's a nice piece of work. It just does not fit me whatsoever. This is a corset that I made. I feel like the construction is very good on this one. The only problem with it, with me personally, is that these colors are really ugly together. I can't imagine one singular outfit I've worn this with. I don't think I've ever worn this, but I keep her because she be given, not gonna lie. The more I look at this one, it actually is cute. I was thinking it was ugly Easter vibes. It's actually giving acid. If you know, you know. This one was a better version of the corset. But the thing is, I felt like this one never sold because the medium just doesn't make sense. Like the safety pins on the crochet, I don't know. Tell me if I'm tripping. Not the worst, not the best. Probably the worst corset that I own because again, just the colors. I feel like I have a vision in my head of the colors, but then it kind of gets lost every time. And you know what? That's how I learn. Hit or miss. Now this one is actually pretty cool because it's a set. The more I look at it, the bottom I don't think is actually very bad at all. Because it used to have this fluffy yarn, but then I put it through the wash and it got like, I don't even know if you could tell, but it got all like unfluffy. This bolero half one sleeve moment with this top underneath. But I actually did a whole shoot with my friend in this on my Instagram at LBtwunk. I'm sitting here making this video would have never been entirely possible if people like you weren't watching my videos and interacting with me. So you know what, it really means the world that, I don't know, this is like a little time capsule of myself that is so much fun to share with the world. You can see it in the frame. I'm just piling them up on that chair. I'll deal with that after. The last two pieces, funny enough, chat, we're back to our roots. Crocheted styled iconic tops. Now, it's really beautiful, again, to me, to come back to the roots of how I made all my clothes and do it in a way that is more true to my style now. This is the most current version of the design that I've done so far, and it is a crochet with chain version of these tops. It's funny to me that this is, when I put out crochet pieces, probably the most successful crochet piece that I have done, and I think it's because it's an homage to the original design of the piece, but in crochet. And honestly, she's very lovely, so I have her left in this checkerboard vibe style, black and white. And then this is also the black and red version of it. which now that it's on me, you know what? The way I fill it out is insane. This is the final boss of my crochet designs that we have. Well, we saw it through to the end, besties, and first I want to give a shout out to the Magloud eRig for sponsoring today's video. With my referral link, you guys can save 20 bucks off. I will leave that below in the description. For now, what this means, put a pin in it. I'm just gonna create for fun, and if I want to share that on here, I will. But I am commission based, but there is no brand behind it, is just the name. I, Thomas, LBtwunk, solemnly swear to slay the house down and keep creating pieces for the baddies. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. I've been filming for 2.5 hours at this point because these dabs have just made me lazy, like going through that big ass pile of clothes in the back. But if you guys enjoyed this video, of course, make sure to subscribe to the channel down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you in the next video. XOXO, LBtwunk.